All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're taking a look at a tool that is an absolute favorite for anyone who needs answers about their network, like right now. We're talking about the Angry IP Scanner. So let's get into what makes this thing tick. You know the feeling, right? You're sitting there and you just need a quick, no-nonsense list of every single device on your network. Every laptop, every phone, every server, everything. You don't have time for a huge investigation, you just need to know who's in the room. And that's really the heart of the matter. A lot of network tools out there are super powerful, but man, they can be slow. They're built for these deep, forensic dives. But sometimes you just want that quick answer without getting totally bogged down in details you don't need yet. And this is exactly where the Angry IP Scanner just shines. It's a tool with one job, one mission: to discover what's on a network as fast as it possibly can. It's built for pure, unadulterated speed.
So what are we actually talking about here? Well, it's a network scanner that's totally free, it's open source, and it'll run on just about any computer you throw it at. Its whole purpose in life is to just blaze through IP addresses and ports to give you that quick head count we were talking about.
And you gotta love the name, right? Angry. But it's not angry in a bad way. Think of it more like it's impatient. It just doesn't want to wait around. As the source material says, this tool is pretty much very, very faster than other tools, and that's literally the entire point of its existence.
You know, what's really brilliant about it is how simple it is. You absolutely do not need to be some networking wizard to use it. The whole process is basically just 3 easy steps.
So first, you just tell it where to look, you pop in the IP range. Second, you hit start. And third, you just read the list that pops up. That's it. It's designed to be as frictionless as possible to get you from question to answer.
And to make things even quicker, it doesn't just throw a bunch of text at you. Nope, it uses this really simple, really intuitive color coding system. It lets you understand what's going on with your network with just a quick glance.
The results couldn't be easier to read. If you see green, that device is online and talking back. If you see red, it's offline or just not there. And blue? Blue means the device is there, but it's kind of busy or just slow to respond. It's a super simple visual that tells you the whole story in an instant. Okay, so let's get to the most important part of this whole thing. The incredible speed of the Angry IP Scanner comes with a trade-off. And really, understanding this trade-off is the absolute key to knowing when and how to use this tool effectively.
Here's the deal. Angry IP Scanner is amazing at telling you what is online. It hands you a list of live IP addresses, period. Now, other tools, like the legendary Nmap, they're slower for a reason. They're trying to tell you what that device is doing, like what services it's running or what its operating system is.
And look, this isn't an accident. It's by design. The creator themselves said it. The tool is not giving any deeper information, and the reason is because this tool is very much faster. It's a deliberate choice.
Let's make this real simple. Angry IP Scanner will zip through and tell you, hey, this IP address has port 80 open. Great. But a tool like Nmap will take a little longer and then come back and say, okay, port 80 is open and it's running an Apache web server. See that difference? One tells you about its presence, the other tells you about its purpose.
So, when you put all of this together, what's the final verdict? When is this the tool you should be reaching for? Well, it really all comes down to picking the right tool for the right job. You grab the Angry IP Scanner when all you need is a quick inventory. You use it when you're doing that first pass, mapping out a network you're not familiar with. You use it when speed is everything. Basically, anytime you just need a fast, simple answer to the question, who's here right now?
Honestly, I think this is the perfect way to think about it. The Angry IP Scanner is your scout. It runs out ahead, it maps the terrain really fast, and it reports back on who's out there. It's not the spy who has to sneak around and gather deep intelligence on every single target.
And that kind of leaves us with one final thought, doesn't it? In this incredibly complex digital world we live in, we're always told more data is better. But maybe, just maybe, a tool like Angry IP Scanner proves that sometimes the most powerful thing you can have is a fast, simple answer.